Do not adjust your set. We control the vertical. We control the horizontal. We also control the cursor. Yeah, hey everybody, it's Starman, and welcome to the final chapter of Let's Play Monkey 2, LeChuck's Revenge. Well, Monkey Island 2, to use the full title, but commonly known as Monkey 2. Anyway, last time, we found the treasure of Big Whoop. We kind of got stuck with it. And now we have fallen into darkness and don't know where we are.
I can't see a thing.
Okay, well, there's gotta be something we can... Ah, light switch.
Boo!
Eek!
Hello, Guybrush.
Goodbye, LeChuck.
You won't escape me this time.
I escaped from you before. I can easily do it again.
Not so fast. Even if you were to escape, I would always be able to find you again. We are bound to one another.
Like dreadlocks?
Yes, rather like that. Or like brothers.
Huh?
I am your brother.
No. That's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No!
And I brought a little surprise for you.
Nice Mark Hamill impression on the part of Guybrush's actor there.
I don't suppose it's a LucasArts game.
No.
And, I just remember LeChuck looking especially horrifying in the original.
A dolly? The surprise is a dolly?
The surprise is a voodoo dolly, which I'll be using to torture you. And then send you screaming to another dimension, one of infinite pain. Observe.
Oh, that's spooky.
Ah! Are you quite finished?
No, I want to do this. That was exhilarating. Let's have some more fun, shall we?
Please, no more.
Okay, time to send you screaming to a dimension of infinite pain. At last, I'm rid of that pesky little wimp Guybrush.
Hey, I'm alive.
Hey!
I thought I was a goner. Oops.
Strange. There must be something wrong with my voodoo doll. It was supposed to send you to another dimension, not the next room. Shoddy materials, I'll bet. Well, I guess I'll just try it again.
No, that's okay.
Okay. Now, in order to fight back against LeChuck, we're going to need to make a voodoo doll of our own. Luckily, we remember everything from the...
Holy cow, these are my parents. It's my dad.
Now you're gonna get it.
This looks loose. Let bygones be bygones.
So yes, as noted, we need to get something from each of the four voodoo groups. Something of the head, something of the thread, something of the body, and something of the dead. Well, stealing our own father's skull, that'll give us the head, or the dead.
Alas, poor dad. It says E on it.
Yeah, and the E-ticket, that's a reference to the Disneyland.
What a cheap-looking costume.
Which the E-tickets used to be the what you use to get to the fancy lines without... it's kind of like the fast pass, if I remember correctly. Go ahead and use the coin return here.
I think it's more of those anchovies. I can't pick that up. I think it's more of those anchovies. I think it's more of those anchovies. It's empty. It's probably got all kinds of money and valuables in it. It's probably full of tools and useful stuff. It's already closed. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. Must be a pretty small railroad. It looks like it's been here a long time. I think it's more of those anchovies.
Whoa, a wheatback! What a find!
Alright, something of the thread.
Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time!
Wait a second. Are you sure you want to do this?
Now you're gonna get it.
Okay, let's check the first aid room.
It's my mom. Nice trash can. I don't want a trash can. It's just an ordinary drawer. Where am I going to put a drawer? There's a syringe in here. Nice trash can. I don't want a trash can. Boy, does that look comfy.
Aha! Gotcha!
This is no time for playing doctor. I can't move it. Nice trash can. Let's bury the hatchet.
Hey, Guybrush.
Not be hasty.
Okay, we didn't check this room yet. Aha!
I don't want a whole box. Hey, there's only one balloon in here. I'll just take one. One bottle of root beer should be sufficient. What? All of them?
Okay, so I've now got a balloon, a generic voodoo doll.
It's just a cheap little doll with no voodoo powers at all. That doesn't seem to work. It's open. International House of Mojo. It's open. Now all I need are a few voodoo ingredients. Well, that's one ingredient and the doll. That's two ingredients and the doll. Oh, there's stuff in it. It's a pair of surgical gloves.
Now, what are we going to do with those, you ask? Well, funny thing. Any classic Howie Mandel fans out there? So now we got all this helium.
Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a Scab on a pirate. I'm Bobbin Threadbare. Are you my mother? Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a Scab on a pirate.
Okay, well, that's probably enough. I guess LeChuck won't mess with us in here now that we've got the thread. But yes, we actually need the...
Nice! I can't move it.
Now you're gonna get it.
Hold on. Are you sure you want to do this?
But yeah, we actually need the...
Hey, Guybrush.
Let's bury the hatchet.
We need the helium balloons in order to make ourselves light enough for the elevator to work. Because, you know, helium makes things lighter. Because twisted game logic.
I can't move it.
Now you're gonna get it. Hey! Ow! Ow! Ow!
So, something of the head.
That's 3 ingredients and the doll.
Alright, so we've got the head, the thread. Now we need something of the body.
When the tears come, shouldn't you be prepared? Stan's previously owned coffins. This is hauntingly familiar. Ooh, a circus! I love a circus!
Yep, in case you don't recognize it, this is the dark alley next to the shopkeeper's shop and the church on Melee Island.
The warning tape says closed for construction. The street is closed off.
Okay, so we can't go there. Not that it matters, because our battle is down here.
That doesn't seem to work.
Aha! Gotcha!
Let me explain. Let's not be hasty.
Oh, didn't get it to him in time.
Aha! Gotcha!
Let's bury the hatchet.
Guess we have to be close enough. But just for the fun of it.
I'd get everything all sticky. Boy, what a jip.
Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time!
Wait a second.
Well, maybe this will buy us some more time.
A veritable fortune.
Oh, there's a monkey in my pocket, and he's stealing all my change. His stare is blank and glassy, I suspect that he's deranged.
we don't need
It's a surgical glove.
I'm Bobbin Threadbare. Are you my mother? Stump Master brand Stump Bomb. Guaranteed to prevent stump chafing for the active pirate.
Aha! Gotcha!
Are you sure you want to do this?
I'm trying to use the root beer on him. Because we all know what root beer does to ghosts.
Hey, Guybrush.
I know you're upset.
Okay. Forget the fun bit, let's just do what we're supposed to try and do. Which it occurs to me it might be easier to do this in classic mode. Check out those gritty graphics,
Now
kids.
you're gonna get it.
Here, try this. Now, isn't that better? Can't we talk this over?
And just for the heck of it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Heck with it. The music still sounds good in classic mode. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's not going to do this because I'm prepared this time. Let's see, where's my snotty handkerchief? There we go.
Okay, brother, watch out, because I've got my own doll now. I'm not holding it.
Now you're gonna get it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Aha! Gotcha!
Take this, brother. Hey, nothing's happening.
Root beer only works on ghosts, Guybrush. Having been resurrected, I'm not a ghost anymore. Allow me to demonstrate.
There's no need for violence. Let's discuss this like rational adults.
Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time! Ow! That's pretty good, Guybrush, but not good enough to stop me! Hey? Oh, it's you! What, that again? Oh, look at me quaking in me booties! I laugh at you and your puny voodoo tinkerings. Aha! You think you're so big.
You know, this doll reminds me of the stretchy muscle man I had as a kid.
No! Ah. It doesn't hurt.
Take that, LeChuck!
Ow! I'm much too powerful for you and your puny doll. I can take it.
I wonder what would happen if I tore the leg off this thing.
Walt!
Guybrush,
What?
come over here.
No way. I'm not that stupid.
But I want you to take my mask off. See the true face of your brother.
Oh, all right. I'm coming over.
Gently now. Remove my mask.
My God, you're my creepy brother Chucky.
What? Did you think I was kidding before?
How come you hate me as much as you obviously do?
Well, you remember the time you broke my Junior Ultra Soldier Commando assault vehicle?
Do you really think a truck is more important than your own brother?
It wasn't a truck. It was a Junior Ultra Soldier Commando assault vehicle. Look, Guybrush, could you help me out? Stick the leg back on the doll, okay?
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything, just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids! You're not supposed to be in here.
Ah, so there you are.
What is this place?
Well, it's not the Screamin' Weenie Hut where we told you to meet us. Your mother and I were very concerned.
Thank you for hunting down your brother like we asked, Chucky dear.
You boys didn't get in any trouble now, did you?
No, sir.
Good.
I wish you wouldn't run off like that, young man. We were worried sick. You don't know what kinds of murderers and ne'er-do-wells might be hanging around a place like this.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty pirate. I don't have to worry about stuff like that.
Of course, dear. But please be careful.
Well, come on then. Let's go ride the madly rotating Buccaneer.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Little explanation might be needed here. But remember how I said the whole inspiration for the Monkey Island series was Ron Gilbert was a big fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride and wanted to be able to walk around that world? Yeah. So the whole idea of this game, at least as of this sequel, was that the whole story of Monkey Island was being told in the head of this kid who ran away from his parents in the middle of a theme park. Of course, Chucky's eyes glowing kind of put the lie to that. So as we see in Monkey Island 3, which I've already done a Let's Play of, the truth was that this was the realm of suffering that LeChuck was speaking of, and that LeChuck had a carnival of the damned, where Guybrush got turned into a kid and was made to believe that LeChuck was his demented older brother who'd been bullying him. But Guybrush manages to escape at the start of the game.
I wonder what's keeping Guybrush. Oh, I hope LeChuck hasn't cast some horrible spell over him or anything.
Hint, hint. Hint, hint. But, yeah, here's the rest of the credits, and I read in my prep work for this that unlike the first Monkey Island revamp that they did with improved graphics and full voice acting, this one they did actually include the joke at the end of the credits. So we've got that to look forward to. as well as the happy Monkey Island theme. You can't see it, but I'm doing an awesome chair dance right now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. International Sales Director Christy and Donzo. Yeah, play that nose flute. Aww. And there's the Scab Island theme. Nice whistling. But, yeah, as you can see, this is a fun game. The puzzles, even in the difficult version, are, well, they have a reputation for being some of the hardest ever, but I personally didn't think it was that bad. Of course, I've had the advantage of playing a lot of these games and being kind of insane and having found multiple ways to turn anything into a grappling hook to reach that one item that's just out of reach. International testing by Enzyme Testing Labs. That does not sound ominous at all. Alright, there's the soundtrack. Wow, tenor and baritone saxophone, which they're done in different keys, so it's very talented one who can play both. Yep, Dominic Armato, Guybrush Threepwood Still, Earl Bowen, LeChuck. Yeah, I'm definitely sure that Alexander Boyd was not Elaine Marley originally. Voodoo Lady was the same, though. Got Molly Wingert, who was Herman Tufrod, I believe. Neil Ross. Phil Lamar. I thought that sounded like Hermes for Judge Dredd. Woody the Woodsman. The Guard, the Skeleton. Dave Boat, Roger Jackson. Danny Delk. Great respected actor. Done a lot of the games here. K Capsize, Librarian, and the Kiosk Guard, and Classic Chester. Oh, now I want to go back and hear Classic Chester. See if that voice was different in that one after all.
I'm lost in the Dinky Island jungle in Monkey 2.
Look, there are only two ways out of the room you're in. Figure it out, Knucklehead.
Who thought up that dumb stump joke?
I'm tired of hearing about that damn stump. Do you have any idea how many calls I get a day about that? Don't ask me about it again.
Thank you. You've been very helpful. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure.
Special thanks to all the fans worldwide. There's us. Personal thanks. Very special thanks to Ron Gilbert, Tim Schafer, and Dave Grossman. Very, very special thanks to George Lucas, who we may rib him about the second trilogy, but you know, he did do quite a lot to help the adventure game industry, if only by putting his name on everything. And yeah, here we go. in license agreement. And I thought we'd be getting the LeChuck theme here at the end instead of just continued whistling. Not that the whistling isn't bad, but and we got Squish 1.10. Permission is hereby granted for your charge. Any person paying a copy of the software associated documentation to deal in the software without restriction, including without limitation of rights to use, copy, modify, merge, publish, distribute, sublicense, and/or sell copies of the software, and that persons to whom the software is furnished to do so subject to the following conditions. Libolog 144. Never the name of the organization or the names of the contributors may be used to endorse or promote products derived from this software without specific prior permission. This software is copyrighted 1991 through 1998. Part of the independent JPEG group. And if you'll listen to me, Gab, I'll tell you why I admire it. Up to LucasArts, San Francisco, California. Okay, well, I was told that the gag was still there in the credits, but, you know what? Let's see it. Okay, so here is the classic credits, featuring Walt the dog as himself. Got a nice minor key theme version of the classic Monkey Island theme here. Gum chewing. There's the general manager. Games director of development. Associate Director of Development, Marketing Manager, Public Relations, Yo-Yos from Tom Kuhn Custom Yo-Yos Limited, Games Director of Sales, the Product Support, International Coordinator.
I wonder what's keeping Guybrush. Oh, I hope LeChuck hasn't cast some horrible spell over him or anything.
Yep, and there's the twist on the twist on the twist. But yeah, it was never Ron Gilbert's intent that there ever be a serious romance. You know, Sparky the Wonder Yak, Commander Buttonhead, the Feelings Coordinator. And there's the classic theme as it was meant to be, Wrangling. Inspiration and Admiration. Works Like Crazy, Hal Barwood. So What's for Dinner, Jenny Sward. Sam and Max appear courtesy of Steve Purcell, except in this version they didn't. Seagull appears courtesy of Loom, again. Introducing Chris Brown as Chester. Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. Lucasfilm Game Production. 1991. Wow, this is 25 years old as I record this. Okay, that's it. Turn off your computer and do something constructive. Like play a little racquetball. Or wash your car. Or cook dinner. Or join a funk band. Or travel to a foreign country. Or run for president. Or talk to a member of the opposite sex. Or the same sex. Or lube your car. Or lube something. Or host a weenie roast. Yeah, I'd like to get my weenie roasted. Or dig for buried treasure. Is that what we call it now? Or milk a cow. Is that what we call it now? Or have a yelling contest with your neighbor's dog. Or perform brain surgery. Or paint a yellow line in the center of your driveway. I don't have a driveway. Or write your name in the snow. I'm in Texas, there's no snow. Or teach basket weaving to clams. Or sing Welsh folk songs at the bank. They're closed. Or plant trees on public property. Or confuse the person next to you. I'm all alone. Or make a triangular table. Or hop, skip, and jump. Or ride a train. Or organize your sock drawer alphabetically. Or go bowling with your mom. Or train potato bugs to do tricks. Or make a quilt. Or publish a magazine about pencil shavings. Or eat lime jello with pineapple in it. Or pave a freeway. Or learn to draw. Or take up photography. Already have done. Or learn to tell time. Or photocopy money. Illegal. Or go out for pasta. That does sound good right now. Or sew a dress. Or bathe your iguana. Or go fishing. Or paint a stranger's house in the middle of the night. Or take up windsurfing. Or change your hairstyle. Or sharpen your whiteboard markers. Or feed a toucan. Or enjoy the sun. It's night. I'll enjoy it from a distance. Or do a crossword puzzle. Or buy some cool clothes. Or go to the beach. Or play croquet with your dad. Or water your plants. Or build a dollhouse. Or invite some friends over for salmon and white wine. Not. Or wash your car. And I think now it's cycling through. Or cook dinner. Yep. It is now cycling through all of them. So, as I was saying a moment ago, before I had to start reading the gag credits, Ron Gilbert never meant for this to be, the serious romantic comedy that it became in later installments. Elaine was not supposed to have serious feelings for Guybrush, and he was supposed to be, a bit more of a blowhard than he comes off as being, much less competent than he eventually turns out to be. But, I actually like the way that it turned out, although I would like to see, if you buy this game on Steam, it'll have articles attached to it where Ron Gilbert did interviews back in 2013 where he was talking about how he'd like to get his hands back on the Monkey Island license and do another game in the series. Of course, Disney currently owns it, and they really don't have much interest in reviving 25-year-old classic adventure game properties. And, of course, without their cooperation, well, it's not like Ron can kickstart it. But, you know what? This was a good game. It's one of the classics. It had the benefit of having one of the most hated and yet most beloved game endings of all time, because some people were confused by the whole, that's it, I'm a kid, and that's it. Or the people who thought it was hilarious, a bit of a Mel Brooksian, that's it ending. But, I like it. But personally, out of all the Monkey Island games, I think the third one, was the best out of all of them, personally. And I will get around to doing the fourth Monkey Island game, Escape from Monkey Island. Or actually, wait, no. Is it Escape from Monkey Island? I believe it is Escape from Monkey Island. I'm totally blanking on the title at the moment. Yes, it is. I remember now. It is Escape from Monkey Island. I just craned my neck to look over at my vintage gaming shelf next to my computer, and it is Escape from Monkey Island. And someday, we will do Escape from Monkey Island. But not today. Today, I'm going to thank you all for sitting with me through all of this, allowing me to give credit where credit is due and read out this very silly list. And I will see you all for the next adventure, whatever it may be. Okay, it's going to be Pandora Directive. And it's going to be a long one. We'll see you then.